Hello, this is Don O'Malley with Don's Breakfast Cereal Show. This is our 1-year anniversary, and I want to thank everyone that sent something in. Now, a lot of people tried to send stuff in, but due to the pandemic, they couldn't get into their studios. So, hope you enjoyed it. You'll see a lot of hosts in this. Some you might have not have seen before. Give the show a chance. Tune it in. So, thanks again for, here we go. This is Don O'Malley, and thanks again.
Bring it up. No more excitement here. Good evening, Mr. Wayne.
What happened, Davis?
We just had a killing here.
Who was it?
Don't know. Some fella just entering the building when he was shot. He must have been going up to see the governor.
Is the governor still in his office?
Yes, the secretary just told me he's expecting you.
Thanks.
Good evening, Mr. Wayne.
How are you, Wells?
Yes?
Mr. Wayne is here, sir.
Send him right in.
Go right in. The governor's considerably upset.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Bob.
You heard about the killing?
Yes. The dead man was Arthur Chambers, the greatest criminologist in the country. Only he and I were supposed to know that he was to meet me here tonight.
Well, someone else had to know, or he wouldn't have been shot.
Dr. Satan knew.
Dr. Satan?
Yes. Dr. Satan had him killed.
Then some of the rumors about this mysterious Dr. Satan are true.
All of them are probably true. Dr. Satan's spies have penetrated even the police department. The situation is so serious that I'm going to call 4 companies of the National Guard.
Well, if this Dr. Satan is so powerful, won't he strike at you when he hears about that order?
Yes. Yes, I suppose he will. As a matter of fact, I've already been threatened. That's why I sent for you. Bob, for the first time in my life, I'm really worried. Not only for myself, but because I may be killed before I can accomplish certain things that are desperately in need of accomplishment. I sent for you because there is something I want you to hear from me, rather than read in a will after I'm dead.
Don't talk like that, sir.
Sit down, my boy. I can give you the information I want you to have best if I reminisce a little. As you know, I'm not a native of this state. I was born and raised on a cattle ranch in Arizona. The best friend I ever had was a young puncher who came out of Texas to ride for my father. For the moment, we'll call him Smith. Smith and I were inseparable until the word spread that he was riding with a wild bunch. He quit the ranch, and soon after, a series of raids began by an unknown masked rider called the Copperhead.
Copperhead. I've heard of him somewhere. Was he your friend Smith?
Yes. He was called the Copperhead because he always wore this copper mask. Whenever he made a raid or had to kill a man, one of these copper serpents were always found at the scene.
But what has all this to do with me, sir?
The Copperhead was your father.
My father?
Yes, Bob. Your father died a few months after you were born, and your mother died the next winter. I started then to look after your affairs, and you've been with me ever since.
I realize I never knew much about my parents. Somehow, I've always regarded you as my father. It's a little tough to learn now that my real dad was a criminal.
Now, wait a minute, my boy. I told you your dad righted some wrongs badly in need of righting. That's the plain, simple truth. Don't ever forget it.
Thank you, sir. I never will. Do you mind if I leave now, sir?
Of course not. See me in the morning. Don't ever feel anything but pride in your father, Bob. He was the most courageous man I've ever known. Why, if the Copperhead were alive today, he'd run this Dr. Satan to earth before he could strike another blow.
Thanks. Good night, sir.
Good night, my boy. Copperhead were alive today, he'd run this Dr. Satan to earth before he could strike another blow. With 4 companies of the National Guard, you are instructed to accomplish this transfer immediately. It is also my desire Who are you and what are you doing here?
My appointment was for midnight, Your Excellency.
Wells. Wells, who is this man who just came in? Dr. Satan.
You're gonna tell the police why you killed the governor, or I'll drop you in the street.
No! No! I'll tell all I know!
Now talk. You heard me, talk!
I didn't want to do it. Dr. Satan made me. If I refused to kill the governor, Dr. Satan would kill me.
You heard me talk.
I didn't want to do it. Dr. Satan made me. If I refused to kill the governor, Dr. Satan would kill me.
That clinches it, Mr. Wayne. This fellow killed the governor, all right. But now we've got to find out who this Dr. Satan is.
Hiya, Chief.
Reporters.
Bob Wayne, how are you?
I'm all right, Speed. It's good to see you again.
This is Lois Scott, our top sob sister.
Glad to know you, Mr. Wayne.
Thanks. I'm glad to know you too, Miss Scott.
Is that the killer?
I'm going to question him now. You can stay and listen, but I'll tell you how much you can use.
That's okay with us, Chief. Get a shot of him, Speed.
Who is this Dr. Satan?
I don't know. None of us know. But he killed the governor, and he killed all of us.
If you don't know who he is, how do you get your orders?
Through this. My control disc. Dr. Satan talks to me through this.
Dr. Satan, the police have captured Corby.
Captured Cobra.
Yes, sir. They're questioning him now.
What is your next job for Dr. Satan?
To get Thomas Scott, the inventor.
What? That's my father.
What does Dr. Satan want Scott for?
Scott has an invention Dr. Satan wants.
An invention Dr. Satan will soon possess. You could not protect Governor Bronson. You cannot protect Scott any more than you can protect Corbet, who knows the penalty for treason to me is death.
Corby told too much. They'll warn Scott.
Of course. But I'll get those plans away from him tonight. I must get them. Scott's remote control cell is all I need. Once I equip the robot with that device, there is no limit to the power and wealth I can command.
But Dr. Satan, the police.
Police will be fast, but I'll be faster. Scott is returning to Capital City tonight from Washington with the plans. I'll take Corwin and Gort, and we'll catch that train in Maple Junction.
Now, young lady, nobody's going to kill your father. We'll call Miles City and have them put a detective on the train to guard him. You come into the teletype room with me.
Chief, I feel I have a personal interest in this Dr. Satan. Can you deputize me and let me help hunt him down?
Why, sure, Bob. Glad to have you. This way, please.
Speed, have you still got that racing job?
Have I? I've got a better and faster one. You ought to see
All
it.
right, we're going to need it as soon as I can find out the number of Scott's compartment. Come on.
All I know is Chief Land sent out a request for one of us to catch this train and ride in with you. We'll probably know more about it when we get there.
I hope so.
Smoke? Thanks. Don't mind if I do. Might as well get comfortable for the rest of the night.
Any time now, Doctor. They're settling down for the night.
Good.
Cut back to Capital City on the Valley Highway. We'll catch her in that straight stretch.
Okay.
Mask.
If we can beat her to the crossing, we'll make it. I can make it.
Here's a baggage check. The plans must be in the baggage car safe. You go up and get them.
Mr. Scott?
What is it?
I have some important information for you. May I come in?
Just a moment. Come in.
I'm Bob Wayne, Mr. Scott. I'm glad to see that the Miles City detective caught the train.
I must ask you to explain your business briefly, young man. It's late and I'm tired.
Mr. Scott, Dr. Satan may try to attack you on this train tonight. If he does, I want to be here.
Well, then, perhaps I can accommodate you. I am Dr. Satan. This pneumatic pistol is practically noiseless and fires a small hypodermic needle which contains a strong poison. You will be dead before we leave this room. Leaving the train now. Get Scott's briefcase from the baggage car and bring it to me in town.
Right. Thanks.
Corwin just reported. A man in a copper mask jumped him and knocked him out. When he came to, the briefcase was gone and that copper snake was in his hand.
A copper hand. I'll have the plans to Scott's remote control cell before morning. He's having a trial run on the Turner yacht tonight. We got Bolton planted in Turner's shipyard. I want to talk to him. Then I'll go to Scott's place in Lomond Park.
Good morning, Alice.
Good morning, Mr. Scott.
Oh, Alice, this is Mr. Wayne. Bob, this is my secretary, Miss Brent.
How do you do, Miss Brent?
How do you do, Mr. Wayne?
Why? That's my briefcase.
The messenger boy just arrived with it.
The plans. Why, they're all here.
Seems to be for you, Mr. Scott.
Dear sir, herewith are the plans to your remote control cell, Copperhead. I wish I knew him. I certainly owe him a great debt of gratitude.
Perhaps you will know him someday, Mr. Scott.
Well, I must put these safely away.
Mr. Scott, are you sure that this safe is protection enough against Dr. Satan?
Yes, ample protection. That switch operates an invention of my own. A controlled electric current sufficient to knock a man unconscious.
I see. I'm naturally interested in your control cell, Mr. Scott. Mind if I come back tonight and watch you conduct the experiment?
Certainly not. We're glad to have you.
Well, then I won't delay any longer. See you tonight.
Lois and I are going out to the shipyard. We'll walk out with you. Come along, Lois. My control panel.
Good evening, Mr. Scott.
Who are you? What do you want here? What has happened to my control panel?
I will answer those questions. I'm Dr. Satan, and I have your control panel.
Dr. Satan? What do you want with me?
I want a complete set of plans for your remote control cell. If you care to be reasonable in the matter, you'll be handsomely rewarded.
I refuse to give them to you at any price.
You're testing that invention tonight on Turner's yacht. Your daughter is aboard that yacht. My men have wired explosives into the fuel tanks. The fuse is connected with a speed indicator. When the boat attains a speed of 25 knots, those charges will be fired.
I don't believe it. I still refuse to give you the plans.
I anticipated you might be stubborn. Perhaps a little time will change your mind. Particularly when you realize that each minute will bring your daughter a minute closer to death. Sit down. See, Mr. Scott, you are absolutely at my mercy. Any sensible person who loved his daughter would surrender the plans.
I'll surrender the plans.
Alice, what happened?
Some men tied me up in the barn.
Are they still there?
I think so.
Go, please. Drop that gun, Dr. Satan.
Copperhead.
I'll take those plans. Mr. Scott, call the police and tell them we'll bring Dr. Satan in.
He won't if he wants his daughter to live.
He's right. I don't dare. The yacht has been mined to explode at a certain speed. He has the control panel. Unless he gives orders to stop it, Lois will be killed.
You're a prisoner now, Dr. Satan. If Miss Scott is killed, you'll stand trial for murder. Perhaps you'd better change your plan.
And if I agree to have the yacht return safely to shore, what are your terms?
I'll hold you here until we've heard from Miss Scott. Then I'll give you a 15-minute start.
Very well. I'll give you the order.
It'll take several hours to revive you from that shock. Without him to stop the test, Lois will be killed.
What time does the test start?
10 o'clock. Dr. Satan said I had until 10:30 before the ship will be blown up.
Contact the yacht on the shortwave radio.
We're now officially on the test, Captain Lathrop. It's 10 o'clock, and I have personally checked to see the government seals on all hatches and engine room companionways are intact.
And from now on, we'll be guided by Mr. Scott on shore through his remote control cell, right?
That's right. He's already taken over your steering apparatus.
Well, if I wasn't watching this, I wouldn't believe it.
No wonder Dr. Satan wants control of this invention.
It's no use. Their radio is out. Dr. Satan would see to that.
What's the yacht's location?
About 10 miles east of Middlebank Lightship.
I may be able to get there and warn them before the yacht blows up. You stay here till the police arrive. The test is suddenly working this far. It's amazing. Amazing.
I'll go to the radio room and call Father.
We picked up 5 knots already.
B4X2 calling W6XO.
We're gaining speed rapidly, much more than Mr. Scott indicated we would.
B4X2 calling W6XO.
Scott should know better than this. We're not built for this speed.
Yes?
Miss Scott, have you contacted your father yet?
Not yet, Captain. This radio seems to be out.
Keep trying. Mr. Martin, will you please check our aerial?
Yes, sir.
Something must be wrong. Send some men out to Scott's and see what happened.
We have 5 minutes yet. If you don't hear from Dr. Satan by 10:30, what will you do?
Just what I was told to do. Blow up the yacht.
There isn't any aerial, sir. It's been ripped away at the top of the radio room. It's a plain case of sabotage. What's your boat about, Captain?
You know we can't do that, sir. We're at the mercy of Scott's remote control panel.
B4X2 calling W6XO.
We'll get fire axes and break open the engine room companionways. I'll stop this ship if I have to cripple it.
The copperhead.
This boat's mine.
Mine?
It'll blow up any minute. I've got a speedboat astern. Get into it. Where's Miss Scott?
B4X2 calling W6XO.
Miss Scott, we've got to get off this boat, quick.
I am the Spooky Spectre.
You must watch Dawn's Breakfast Cereal Show. From the cast and crew of Fright Night Theater, we wish Dawn...
Oh, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary.
Greetings. I am here to celebrate the one-year anniversary of Dawn's Breakfast Cereal. Good going. Keep it up. I'm Dr. Drek, and my show is The Dungeon of Dr. Drek, which you can see, if you would like, on various public access stations across the country, or on the Eerie Late Night Horror Channel, which has a lot of other good horror hosts along with me. And even you can get it on demand if you have a Roku, and you can download the Betamax TV app. And we're on there on demand. So keep it up, Dawn. I love these old chapter plays like Flash Gordon and Buck Rogers, or all kinds of crazy stuff. They're a lot of fun, and I'm glad that you're keeping people in the loop about these little oddities from the past. Happy anniversary.
Golden Age action never dies. Wishing Don O'Malley all the best for his breakfast cereal show. This is the Wolf Child.
Well, hello. I'm Mistress Malicious from Mistress Peace Theater, and you're watching Don's Breakfast Cereal Show.
Hello, this is Don O'Malley with Don's Breakfast Cereal Show. I'm here with Bob Houlihan Wells. Your turn.
This is Dante. Can you believe that? And he invited me onto this just to say hello and sunshine to you.
Thank you, Big Chuck. Thank you, sir.
If I wasn't watching this, I wouldn't believe it.
No wonder Dr. Satan wants control of this invention. Something must be wrong. Send some men out to Scott's and see what happened.
We have 5 minutes yet. If you don't hear from Dr. Satan by 10:30, what will you do?
Just what I was told to do. Blow up the yacht.
B4X2 calling W6XO.
We'll get fire axes and break open the engine room companionways. I'll stop this ship if I have to cripple it.
The copperhead. This boat's mine.
Mine?
It'll blow up any minute. I've got a speedboat astern. Get into it. Where's Miss Scott?
B4X2 calling W6XO.
did I escape the police?
Scarlett and Gord rescued you before the police arrived.
What about the yacht?
It was blown up and sunk.
Scott's remote control device sunk with it. However, you obeyed my orders.
Has Scott got another?
Probably. If not, he will surely build one. And I must have it. With remote control robots, I can be master of the nation's wealth. We must keep close watch on Scott and his associates. And learn when they plan to attempt another demonstration.
Because Colonel Bevins must return to Washington tomorrow night, I'll hold a demonstration in the morning. This time I'll use a plane. I've arranged for one at Fairview Airport.
But Dr. Satan has your control board.
I have set up a control system on a different frequency. The board he has will be useless.
Aren't you afraid Dr. Satan will try to sabotage this test, too?
He may, but we'll be ready for him. The control tube would not be installed in the plane until just before the takeoff.
I'd like to go in that plane if there's room for me.
Sorry, Bob. No one is going in that plane.
Seems to me that someone should be in that plane all the time.
I think our present precautions are adequate. The airport assures me the plane will be well guarded.
All set? Good. I'll phone Mr. Scott. Hello, Mr. Scott? Yes, the control tube's installed okay. You can take her off any time. Right. Goodbye.
Everything is ready, Colonel. The motor speed was built up to normal before anything could be seen on the scanning screen.
The plane just took off. No one in it.
All right. Start the controls. What's wrong?
It just doesn't work.
So I see. Scott must have changed the wavelength. There's only one thing to do. I'll have to get a man aboard that plane and take a radio-equipped car and keep in touch with the plane. And when it lands, get Scott remote control cell.
Yes, sir.
I'm now guided to the bombing range. The buildings you see are the deserted shacks we will use for bombing targets. I release 2 light bombs first.
Marvelous. This device will make every other method of warfare obsolete.
I now attempt a dive bombing attack.
We must get that control cell into a safe place as soon as possible. It would be a catastrophe if it ever got into the wrong hands. can assure you the government will take over this.
Dad, look.
The motor's dead. The plane's out of control. It's another attempt at sabotage. Hold it.
He's coming down in that field ahead. What are you doing in there? Come on out here. Where's our man?
I don't know where he is.
I'll find out. Get that control tube out of the motor. All right, tie him up. We'll take him to Dr. Satan. Keep him here till Dr. Satan comes. I'll be upstairs.
I'll keep him. Sit down.
Splendid, Stoner, splendid. I'll be over there soon. Sure this man you captured in the plane didn't tamper with the tube?
He couldn't have, sir. He was still in the cabin when we got him.
Where is he now?
In the cellar.
Bring him to me.
Yes, sir.
This is the secret element in Scott's control system. Now I can complete my robot. Now I can...
He got away.
How did it happen?
He broke loose and slugged me.
I will disclose this location to the police. And I'll be forced to abandon a valuable laboratory all because of your callousness. I do not tolerate callousness, and you know the penalty.
It wasn't my fault.
Wait, give me another chance. Give me another chance and I'll...
Take him away.
Get your hands up. Mr. Scott will be very glad to get this, and the police will be glad to get you. Stand up. Don't move. Hold it. Turn around. Back against that wall. Throw your guns in that corner. The next man who tries that will really get hurt. I'm going to phone the police now, and you're going to stay here till they arrive.
Jack Shadow here. If you like watching classic and not so classic horror and science fiction films of yesteryear, then join me every Saturday night for Chiller Night Theater on Stream TV. You can watch the frightening fun streaming at streammedia.tv straight from the site, or connect to Stream TV's Roku channel. If that weren't enough chills for you, visit me at chillernighttheater.com. That's chillernighttheater.com. And hey, speaking of vintage gems from yesteryear, congratulations to Dawn O'Malley for your 1-year anniversary with Dawn's Breakfast Cereal Show. 1 year. How time flies. And now let's not waste any more time as we get back to another exciting episode of Dawn's Breakfast Cereal Show. I'm more of a midnight snack kind of guy, but hey, let's check it out.
Wow! Are you all having a crazy freaked out time or what? We know we are.
But that shouldn't surprise you.
Stay tuned. There's more action for the traction, more shock for the flock, more excitement for the confinement here on Dawn's Breakfast Cereal Show. And what better place to experience all that than right here among good company? Oh yeah, and then there's us.
What is this? Are you serious? That's not what I said. I said we're gonna shoot a promo for Don's breakfast cereal, not go to the store and buy me some cereal. I swear, getting good health today is impossible. Yeah, how you like that? Oh, hello Don. Mr. Molto here. I just wanted to wish you happy anniversary on your show, Don's Breakfast Cereal. You'll get over it. Here, have another one.
Hi folks, it's the Crimson Executioner from the Vortex, horrorhost.net, here today to wish a happy first anniversary to Don's Breakfast Cereal Show. I really love your show, Don, and I particularly appreciate the opportunity to revisit some of these old serials that I remember watching in the theaters back in the day. And I think it's really great that you're giving a new generation of viewers an opportunity to watch these wonderful shows as well. So thanks for all the entertainment and best of luck with season number 2. Keep up the good work and I may spare your life. And now on to the next chapter of our show.
Take him away. Get your hands up. Mr. Scott will be very glad to get this, and the police will be glad to get you. Stand up. Don't move. Hold it. Turn around. Back against that wall. Throw your guns in that corner. I'm going to phone the police now, and you're going to stay here till they arrive.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. You'll never find him now. Get to the warehouse. You stay here with the cars.
The new office is on the 12th floor, Doctor.
Everything quiet?
Yeah, nobody's been around.
Good. Don't let anyone in.
Okay.
Do you intend to set up a new laboratory here?
Possibly. Although there is little I can accomplish until I learn the secret of Scott's remote control system. With that device to operate my robots and machines, the wealth and power of the nation will be mine for the taking. That control tube contained a vital element of the whole system. But it was hopelessly smashed when the Copperhead dropped it.
Yes, and the only other one in existence was sunk with the turning yacht.
Sunk. Yes. But perhaps not destroyed. We'll get diving equipment, locate the wreck, and recover that tube.
What was that?
Someone at the window.
The Copperhead. He went into the next room.
The Copperhead is in there. Break it down. Spread out. Find him.
We found the plane, but the control tube had been removed. I'm afraid that means Dr. Satan's got it. Why, what's this? It's from the Copperhead. The tube in the plane was destroyed, but Dr. Satan plans to salvage the one on the yacht, the Copperhead. Why, this is amazing.
Copperhead's always been right before. We'll have to salvage that tube before Dr. Satan gets it.
It will not be easy to find in the wreckage. I think it would be simpler to destroy it with a depth charge.
We'll need diving equipment to find the wreck.
We could use a diving chamber for that. The one Professor Lewis built for his scientific expedition is at the harbor now. I'll make arrangements at once.
Yeah? All right. Scarlett said Scott rented the diving chamber and took it out this morning.
Get your men into a speedboat. Go out and take over the ship and use your equipment. Hurry, they're probably there already.
Yes, sir.
Phone us when you're ready. We'll send down the explosives. Try and get them as near a midship as possible.
Right. Little bungalow, isn't it?
Yes. I hope the roof doesn't leak.
All set, sir. See if they're ready, Alice.
Right. All ready? They're ready.
Lower away.
Slowly, we're almost down.
Almost down. They're almost down.
Easy.
They're all on the other side. Throttle the motor.
Here.
All right. Be careful not to tangle those detonating wires.
Yes, sir.
Tell them to swing it forward 10 feet and out as far as they can.
All right. They're ready to come up now.
Is the detonator all connected speed?
Yes, sir.
All right, stand by. We'll bring them on board.
Stand still, everybody. We're taking this ship over. Now, get in that cabin. Everybody, come on.
I wonder why they don't take us up.
Call them again.
Hello, Alice. Something's happened. There's a lot of noise on deck.
Hello. Hello. We're stopping it.
Hello, Space Cadets. I'm Captain Oliver Isotope from Captain Isotope in the Enemy of Space. And you're watching the 1-year anniversary of Don's Breakfast Cereal. Let's get back to the show. Ad Astra, Space Cadets.
Hi there, my name is Danny Brickman. I used to be a professional dancer here in the area, ballet dancer that is. When I was injured, I was blessed enough to be able to work in the film industry as well as the modeling industry. Now I'm a full-time personal trainer in the area. If you'd like to follow more about me, you can follow me on Instagram at Danny_Brickman. And now, back to the next chapter of this serial.
Greetings, tadpoles! I am the evil Dr. Toad, host of the Prog Radio Hour on Weird Sisters Radio, and host of Evil Dr. Toad's Science Fiction Theater on the Vortex. And you are watching the 1-year anniversary of Don's Breakfast Cereal. Now let's get back to the show. The mysterious Dr. Satan will not be kept waiting for long. Ooh, check that out.
the other side. Throttle the motor.
All ready. They're ready to come up now.
Is the detonator all connected, Speed?
Yes, sir.
All right, stand by. We'll bring them on board.
Stand still, everybody. We're taking this ship over. Now, get in that cabin. Everybody, come on.
I wonder why they don't take us up.
Call him again.
Hello, Alice. Something's happened. There's a lot of noise on deck.
We're in an air pocket.
You mean the water won't rise any higher?
Not for a little while, but they're going to get us topside fast.
Don't move or I'll let him have it. We're getting out of here. Don't start anything. Pick up Gordon. We're taking your friend with us, so don't use that gun.
What could have happened?
I'm afraid Dr. Satan's men have attacked the boat.
Hoist that diving chamber. We're moving.
Do you think they're all right?
I don't know. That was a terrific explosion. There it is. It's been damaged, but they may be all right. That's enough.
You think the explosion wrecked the control tube in the yacht?
I'm sure it did. The yacht must have been blown to bits.
And that was the only tube left.
Yes. Only Scott knows how to make another. My mechanical men are perfect, with one exception. A remote control device which will permit me to direct him from a distance. Scott has perfected such a device, and I must have it.
Too bad we didn't capture Scott instead of his young friend.
Perhaps the young man will serve our purpose just as well. Bring him in.
per Dr. Satan's orders.
Speed! Why, what's the matter? Are you ill?
Martin is all right, Mr. Scott. Everyone stay just where you are. This is Dr. Satan speaking. Mr. Martin has been given a drug which puts him completely under my control. I've sent him to request a favor of you.
Why, this is preposterous. Do you expect to frighten me with a drugged man and a portable radio?
There's more than that, Mr. Scott. Martin also carries a very deadly bomb, which I can set off at any moment. Stay in front of him at all times, so I can watch your every move. Unless you wish to cause the death of everyone in the room, you must obey me implicitly. What's the matter, Mr. Scott? Don't you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. What do you want me to do?
You ought to come with Martin to my headquarters and give me instructions for making your remote control device. Well, what is your decision?
I suppose I must do what you tell me. But I must get my formula and notes from the safe.
Very well, but hurry.
There's nothing I can do here, but if the electric power were cut off, Dr. Satan's control board would go out and he couldn't set off his bomb.
Why, that's impossible. Think of the consequences. People trapped in elevators, traffic stalled, lights out in operating rooms. It would be a catastrophe to the whole city.
It'll be a catastrophe to the whole nation if Dr. Satan succeeds with his plans. We've got to stop him.
I guess you're right, Bob. I'll arrange with the power company at once. Stay by the phone. I'll call you back.
You're too slow, Mr. Scott.
I missed the combination. I'll have to start over again.
Yes?
They'll do it. They'll cut the power off, but only for 30 seconds, starting at exactly 10 minutes after 3. Now remember, it's only for 30 seconds.
Thanks. That's long enough.
What are you doing now?
I'm looking for the papers I need.
Never mind that. Bring them all and start at once. Walk just ahead of Martin, Mr. Scott. Not too far ahead. Not too fast. Faster, Mr. Scott, faster. Hurry, Scott, if you value your life.
Look out, speed! Bob, aren't you taking an awful chance?
No, I had the electric power turned off for 30 seconds.
Hurry, boy, hurry. Come on.
Speed! Speed!
Hold it. Don't try it.
All right, get his gun. Jack's the only one we want. Take him along. Find a gas station.
Hey, mister, look at your tank.
All right. We'll take that truck.
Hey, you can't...
Keep out of this, you. Come on, get Scott over there.
Go ahead. I'll ride him back.
What happened to the men in that car?
They took my truck and headed up the road. We've called the police, but...
That's all she'll do.
She's packing a heavy load.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, Carl! Open that tank valve.
Well, hello. I'm Mistress Malicious from Mistress Peace Theater, and you're watching Don's Breakfast Cereal Show.
Yes, Bob, we all know you like cartoons and cereal, and Bob and I both like Don's Breakfast Cereal. It's a great show. We hope you're enjoying it. And when you're finished, you can always check us out sometimes, Creature Features, at thecreaturefeatureshow.com, or you can catch us on YouTube at The Original Creature Features. And with that, back to the next exciting chapter in this serial. Oh, I forgot to bring my spoon.
This is John Kassir, the voice of the Crypt Keeper. Come on over and watch Creature Features.
Oh, I got the brand new pair of roller skates. You got the brand new key. Well, hello there, folks. It is I, Vladimir Vakov, special guest host on the Formula Graphics with the Fraser Mortis. I here to say congratulations to Don's Breakfast Cereal on the 1-year anniversary. In the motherland, we love the cereal. Breakfast cereal, lunch, dinner. There's only like so much borscht you can take. Anyway, once again, Don O'Malley, congratulations. 1-year anniversary. Don's Breakfast Cereal. Now on to the next chapter.
Hey Don, your old pal Slash, and Foxy Roxy is not here at the moment, but she wished she could be. But we wanted to wish you a one hell of an anniversary on Don's Breakfast Cereal. Keep knocking it out of the park, buddy, and most importantly, keep having one. Keep having one hell of a time. Happy anniversary, buddy.
Dr. Dread Reviews! Hey, welcome back to this week's episode! Now, I just have a few words to say. Congratulations! That's just one word. But still, congratulations to Don O'Malley for Don's Breakfast Cereals. We're not talking Captain Crunch. We're talking those little clips that they used to play every week at the Bijou, where you would watch Batman battling Carol J. Nash, or you would watch the Green Hornet, or you would watch Captain America, and we're talking real men, not men on steroids. We're talking like they were breakfast cereals. So Don has this awesome show, and if you haven't seen it yet, you gotta watch it. It's full of fisticuffs and dames and people drinking Joe. And if you're an oldster, you're gonna love it because it's gonna remind you of stuff. If you're a hipster, you're gonna love it because you're a hipster. But check it out. And by the way, check out my show, Dr. Dread Reviews. I'm available on Shopblock TV, or you can look it for my YouTube channel, John, Dr. Dread Murray. Congratulations, Don. One successful year. Now, for the next chapter in this week's Cereal. Cut it! So cut it.
she'll do.
She's packing a heavy load.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, Pop, open that tank valve.
This is an outrage. I demand to be released.
Keep still if you know what's good for you.
Sit down.
Yes?
This is Stoner. We have Scott at the Waterfront Laboratory.
Splendid, Stoner, splendid. I'll be over there soon.
Yes, sir. Gordon and I have got to get rid of that gasoline truck. We can't leave it standing outside. Keep a close watch on him.
Smoke? No, thanks. Would you like to make a lot of money?
I get it. You want me to help you get away?
Yes. I'll pay you well.
What good would money do me? I can't get away from Dr. Satan.
But with money, you could get away. Go anywhere.
Not while I wear this control disc. Dr. Satan can take my life at any minute.
Can't you take it off?
No. If any of us try to remove our discs, we'd be electrocuted through them.
I see. It's fiendish. But there must be a way to transfer the action of the ray. I can use this as a neutralizer.
If you'll only get this thing off me, I'll do anything I can to help you.
It's a bargain. I'm sure there'll be no difficulty. Take off your coat. Stand on this rubber mat. It'll act as insulation.
All right. Go ahead. I'll trust you. I know you're a great scientist.
It's off. I'm free. Come on, let's get out of here.
Come on.
Dr. Satan. We'll use him to get us by the guards. Cover up.
You can go now, Scarlett. I want to talk privately with Mr. Scott.
I'm going, but I'm taking him with me, Dr. Satan.
What does this mean?
It means that you can't dictate to me anymore.
I see. Our scientific friend has liberated you. You're very clever, Mr. Scott.
You're coming along with us, Dr. Satan. Get away from that desk and put up your hands.
You'll never get me past the guards.
That's what you think. We're going out the back way.
Got it! Take him out. As one scientist to another, don't you admire my robot? It's horrible. You like it better after you've worked on it.
I work on it?
That's why you're here. At present, I can only control this robot over a short distance. But with your remote control cell built in, I can send this robot and hundreds like it all over the country. With my army of mechanical men, I can seize wealth and power beyond limit.
And you expect me to put my invention to such a use?
I don't expect. I command. Will you start work at once, or shall I turn on the robot again?
All right. I'll do it.
Look over the material we have. If there is anything else you need, my men will get it for you.
What do you suppose Dr. Satan intends to do with Father?
He'll probably try to make him build another remote control cell. That'll take time and should give us a chance to locate him.
The radio. Dad has his own private wavelength. If he ever gets a chance, he'll call this station.
Good. We'll leave it tuned in and keep someone listening here all the time.
Any shortwave messages?
Not yet. There's some sort of a whistling noise coming over. You hear that?
It's Father's favorite tune, the Bluebells of Scotland.
That must mean something.
Need any help with that?
No, thanks. I can't go on with this work without an RX transformer.
An RX transformer?
Yes, it's a transformer sold only by the Sterling Electric Company at 1103 Cellar Street.
It's Father's voice.
Okay, we'll get you one. Where'd you say this place is?
1103 Cellar Street.
Cohen, you come with me. Palmer, you stay here. We'll be right back.
1103 Cellar Street. You stay here, Lois. I'll contact you later. Pardon me.
Yeah?
Have two men been here to buy an RX transformer?
Why, yes, they just left. Why, there they go around the corner now.
Thanks.
Where are Colvin and Howlett?
I needed a transformer. I sent them for it.
Go in the hall and watch. Send them in as soon as they return.
Someone's following us.
Hold it. Tie him up.
There's a stranger in the building. One man, huh? He can hardly hope to pass my guards. Sit down, Mr. Scott. Put your hands behind you. Strange I haven't heard an alarm from my guards. He's coming toward this room. Copperhead. Now we'll have a look at him, Mr. Scott. Palmer.
Yes, Dr. Satan. You got your own man. Drop that gun. Get over there. Turn around. Don't move. As soon as I release Mr. Scott, I'm going to turn you over to the police.
breakfast cereal. He invited Renfield to breakfast. Or maybe it was to watch his show. It's his 1-year anniversary, and I dressed the part because he likes to hang out with some pretty shady characters. Anyway, happy anniversary, Don, and here's to many more. I'm gonna eat now.
Hi, John Rain here, and I'm the president of Polestar Studios, and I'm with my good friend James Schultz, and we're here to wish Don O'Malley a happy 1-year anniversary. For what?
For Don's Breakfast Cereal Bowl show. Way to go, Don. Keep up the good work.
Way to go, Don. It really is a good show. You guys should check it out. We wish you many more to come, Don.
Hello, back again. I hope you all enjoyed the little sneak previews we've thrown in about the different hosts. This was join us next week for the rest of Mysterious Chat.
Cut. Out of time.
What?
Out of time.
I can't even be on my own special?
No.
Good night, folks.